Hey everyone, what's happening? Lex back today for another sneak peek video where today we're going to be going over all 30 skins coming into the game, the balance changes, some really cool game mode changes, as well as some new maps, a loading screen, pins, and all some other good stuff as well. So let's hop straight into it and start off with all of the skins. I'll show you all of the custom winning and losing animations, as well as shot and super animations if they have them. If you don't see them on screen, that's because they don't have them. Also, I'll tell you all the dates, how much they're going to cost, and all of that good stuff. Now just be aware that some of these dates may change, hopefully not, but these are just what the dev team is telling us right now, and it's always subject to change. So with that in mind, let's take a look at our very first skin, and that would be Jet Ski Jackie. This skin you'll get by completing matches in Power League. We don't know exactly how many matches you're going to have to complete. God, I hope it's not 100. As of right now, we don't know. She does get custom, shot and super and winning and losing animations, and it looks really, I really love the water effect that she has going around her. The next one is going to be Mega Box Daryl, and it is going to be absolutely free. The best deal of a skin that you can possibly get. No custom winning, no custom shot animations, nothing like that, but his super kind of looks funny. That's pretty awesome, and, it's free, so you can't complain. Stop complaining. Now, coming out on the 25th of June, we are going to get Beach Time Mortis. He is going to cost you 49 gems. You don't get any kind of, custom shot animations or supers or anything like that. It's just the model, but it does look really good. So on the 2nd of July, we're going to be getting Coco Rosa. This one is amazing. Custom shot, super, custom winning and losing. Although I will say that little plant is kind of freaking me out. The look on its face, it's kind of giving me some weird vibes. I don't know. I'm still going to buy it. It's 149 gems. Which, by the way, if you're going to be getting any of these skins, be sure to use code LEX in the shop. It doesn't cost you anything extra, but it does help support me and my family, so thank you guys very much for using code LEX. Now, on the 9th of July, we're going to be getting Dino Leon. This one is really awesome. You get all the custom, winning and losing and super and shot animations. It just looks really great. The price is going to be either 79 or 149 gems. We don't have confirmation on that yet. It's going to be one of the two. Let's hope it's 79, but honestly, with all the cool stuff it's got going for it, 149 would seem pretty in line with everything else. Now, for the next 13 skins, they are going to be the Latin America Masters skins. They're going to cost 49 gems a piece, and they will be releasing on the 10th of July. Now, each individual skin will set you back 49 gems, which is like 637 gems in total for all of the skins, which is a lot, but there are 13 skins. However, there's no custom shot, no custom, winning or losing or super animations. It's just the model. So I guess pick and choose the ones that you really like, or if you're really a big fan of one of those teams, pick that one. But they're just, for El Primo, Shelly, Colt, and Dynamite. They do look pretty interesting and kind of fun, but they're not like amazing. But for 49 gems, all right, let's be real. I'm going to buy them all. Coming on the 16th of July, we are going to be getting the Supercell Make Skin Whale Watch Nita. And what's even cooler is that it's only going to cost you 79 gems. And for 79 gems, you're going to be getting custom shot, custom super, custom winning and losing animations, and it looks great. So that's actually a pretty nice deal for the Supercell Make Skin by Francie and crew. Great job to them, and I can't wait to pick up the skin. Now, July the 30th, we are going to be getting Burger Lou. Burger Lou is also going to cost 79 gems. He does have custom shot animations, but winning and losing are the standard base ones. It's just, you get to see him smash a little thing of French fries in his face, which is pretty awesome. 79 gems, worth it. On August the 13th, we get the coolest Max skin, Hermes Max. Now, this skin, it does have custom shot and super animations, which is really awesome. Winning and losing ones are the same, although it could be changed in the future, as always with all of these skins. If they don't have something now, they may in the future, but for right now, 79 gems, definitely my favorite Max skin. Just one day after the Max skin releases, we are going to get the Vicious BB Challenge. No details on the actual challenge itself yet, but you will be able to unlock the skin on that day. And if you're not able to win the BB skin during the challenge, 2 days later it will release and it will cost you 49 gems. There's no custom shots or supers or winning or losing. It's just the model, but it does look pretty interesting. Probably one of my least favorite skins of this update. Now on the 18th of August comes probably my favorite skin in the game, and that is Trash Poco. the skin's got everything. It's got custom shot, custom super, custom winning and losing animations, and it's also got the price tag to match it because it's 149 gems. Yeah, it's expensive, but this skin is so good. I really, really like this skin a whole heck of a lot. But Poco doesn't want to play in the band by himself. That's why one day later, you're going to be able to pick up Wicked Stew. It's just the model, no custom shot animations or supers or winning or losing. It's just the model, and it's only going to cost you 49 gems on the 19th of August. Now, there are two other skins that I didn't mention here, Born Bad Buzz and Surfer Carl, which we saw them in the Brawl Talk, but I'm not allowed to talk about them just yet. I will show them to you as soon as I'm allowed to. So stay tuned for that. Be sure to subscribe and turn on those notifications. We've got a really awesome loading screen, so check it out. We've also got a brand new pin that's, it's clapping. So either you want to clap somebody on because they did a good job, or let's be honest, you're just going to beat somebody, spin on them and clap because they got clapped. Anyways, there are also some brand new animated pins, and some brawlers that got the new animated pins are 8-Bit, Stu, Edgar, Max, Byron, Squeak, Sandy, Amber, Gale, Surge, Colette, Lou, Ruffs, and Belle. As well as some of the old Brawl Pass pins are animated, and then, of course, the Brawl Stars Esports 2020 Champion pins also are now animated, which I totally have one. Now, we've also got a really big list of nerfs and buffs and changes, not only to brawlers, but also the games and game modes. So let me go through those. First off, we have some respawn changes. Brawlers now will respawn without ammunition after being defeated. So if you die, when you respawn, you don't respawn with a full ammo bar. You got nothing, and you just got to build them back up as normal. Also, the respawn locations are now marked on the ground. You probably noticed that. In Gem Grab, the gems will now spawn in a fixed order around the mine shaft. This is a really nice change because you'll know exactly where the gems are going to spawn, and it's not complete RNG of who is the lucky one that gets the gem that's popping out towards them. You're seeing a time-lapse version of what all those gems and the directions that they'll spawn. A really interesting change to Knockout is that not only is it going to be a permanent game mode now, but also that instead of the tiebreaker damage near the end, there's actually gas that's going to be coming from the top and the bottom that kind of sandwiches you into the middle and forces a conclusion of the game rather than just waiting around for the tiebreak damage to end the game. Very cool. Speaking of showdown gas, damage from showdown poison is now calculated individually for each player from the moment they enter into the poison instead of being applied to every brawler inside the poison at the same time. So as you can see on the example here, El Primo and Jackie, like the ticks of poison are alternating slightly because they went into the smoke at slightly different times. It doesn't just like pulse everybody all at once now in the showdown poison. So if you actually played better and was able to, stay out of the poison before the other one, cool, you might be able to get a win just from that. Now, I don't have any images of the next change because there was actually the new game modes, which I can't show you yet, but team event slots now have a 2-hour rotation per map and will not award tokens anymore. So whenever you log into Brawl Stars and you see all the little yellows where you have to tap them and collect your tokens, you won't collect tokens anymore from tapping them. And each event slot is going to be on a 2-hour rotation. And that rotation is in event slot 1, it's going to be Heist, Hot Zone, and Siege. And on team event slot 2, it's going to be Bounty and Knockout. And every 2 hours, they're going to change. Now, we do have a bunch of new maps. I can't show you all of the new maps because of some of the new stuff, but I can show you a lot of the maps that don't have the cool new things, but are just new maps, which are still really awesome. So as I'm talking right now, basically killing time until the next segment, you're seeing new maps that are scrolling across the screen, and yeah, we're gonna be playing on some of those maps. It's pretty awesome. I think I've killed enough. And finally, let's go over the balance changes. Now, some of these are really big balance changes, like some massive nerfs here coming up in just a second. First off, though, just some changes. 8-Bit, his super ability damage boost has been decreased from 50% to 35%, so his normal damage increase is going to be reduced. However, his boosted booster now adds 15% damage boost to the super ability, so this is trying to level it out where you'll want to use the boosted booster. It's going to give you that full 50% damage, where the other one plugged in the center will only give you 35% extra damage. Belle is getting some pretty big changes as well. First off, her main attack bounces are now limited to up to 3 bounces per shot. Secondly, her main attack bounce now charges her super, so every time it bounces between targets, it charges her super ever so slightly. And finally, her super ability range has been increased by 6.7%. It's an oddly specific number, but there you go. They're switching it up yet again on Bo because his super totem now gradually loses health over time after being deployed until it is destroyed. However, now it no longer loses its supercharging effectiveness over time. So the totem's there, full strength, but it just slowly loses health until it decays. But you can get one full super out of one totem. Now for Colette, her Nuh-uh gadget has been reworked. It now adds an additional 1,000 damage on top of Colette's basic attack damage instead of dealing damage based on an opponent's maximum health. So you hit the gadget, you're going to deal an extra 1,000 damage of what you would normally deal. Pretty easy to understand. Nani is getting a few different changes. First off, manual override damage has been decreased from 2,000 down to 1,800. Autofocus max damage has been decreased from 2,500 all the way down to 1,600. However, her supercharge rate has been increased by 33%, meaning that Nani can fully charge her super with only 2 shots. How this is going to play out, I don't know, but you're going to be seeing a lot more supers from Nani. The next one is a very interesting and I think positive change for tanks. It affects Bull, El Primo, Frank, and Jackie. And the note says that the following brawlers now charge their super from all damage received from enemy brawlers or their summoned turrets or pets. If you're a tank and you take damage, it charges your super a little bit. As you can see sitting here in the training cave, El Primo is gaining super just by standing there and taking damage. And now for the straight up buffs. Byron's Melee star power is having his healing reduction effect increased from 50 all the way up to 75%. Gale's freezing snow slow effect has been increased from 0.3 seconds up to 0.5 seconds. Penny's main attack damage has been increased from 900 up to 940. Shelly's clay pigeon projectile speed has been increased from 20%. So cool, you can shoot clay pigeons even faster. You can shoot that lump of turd even faster. Still a pretty questionable gadget. It's a really fast questionable gadget now. Cool. And the last of the buffs is that Lose Hypothermia enemy reload speed reduction effect has been increased from 50 all the way up to 75%, so they really want you to use hypothermia. Did you get the memo? Try it out, maybe you'll like it. Now for the nerfs, and this is where it's going to get a little bit dicey. First off, Carl has seen his main attack projectile speed decreased slightly. As you can see, I show it with and without power throw. It is a pretty slow shot, but I don't know exactly what the percentage of how slow it is now, but it's slower, slightly. Jackie's Hardy Hard Hat damage reduction has been decreased from 15% down to 10%. The next one is a really big one and so well deserved as a nerf, and that is for Tick. His last hurrah shield damage reduction has been decreased from complete immunity to 50% damage reduction while the shield is active. So you can actually kill Tick while his shield is up. It's just you're going to have to deal 50% more damage than you normally would. It's a great change. That little stupid Tick running around invulnerable, blowing everybody up. But probably the biggest nerf of them all, in my opinion, is coming to Stu. And that is that his Nitro boost will no longer knock back enemies whenever he hits them. This is the biggest problem with Stu, is that he can almost stun lock you just by shooting supering over and over and over again, and he dominates almost every 1v1 interaction in game. Because of that, well, that will no longer be. He'll still leave the trail of fire. They're going to burn, but they will not be knocked back or interrupted. And the last nerf is going to be coming to Max, and that is that her star power supercharged, the charging rate has been decreased by 50%. But it's not just one nerf. Oh no, there's two, because her main attack damage has been decreased from 320 down to 300 per hit. So she gets a double nerf. So the very last thing I have to show for you guys, at least today, is that in the skins, if a brawler has multiple skins that are like basically the same, like Crow, like if he's got the gold Mecha Crow, the standard Mecha Crow, and the night Mecha Crow, they're all on the same kind of like tab in your skins, and you just have a little tiny small selection. I don't know how to explain it. You're seeing it on screen, so it's actually really cool. It's going to save space so you don't have to scroll near as much. That's a really cool feature. So that's going to wrap it up for this video. All the skins and the balance changes. What is your favorite skin that you have seen today? Maybe it's going to be Born Bad Buzz and Surfer Carl, though, because those are pretty dope. Can't show them to you yet. Will soon. But yeah, of the ones that you saw today, which one's your favorite? Let me know in the comments down below. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And as always, until next time, I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Peace out. Bloop.